Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. We're arriving at our destination shortly.
Well, hello everybody, welcome back to the latest episode of the Airplane Show. I'm back, bitch. Yes, sir. It's a Friday night, about 20:50 in the evening, October 24th, year of our Lord 2025. I don't know why I'm looking at this screen, but I did see something on here that looks pretty cool. I think this Miltech mission hub, I think that's going to be pretty dope. I'm going to have to look into that and see, you know, what of their equipment you can use. Can you use aircraft carriers to like launch missions? Is it just a helicopter like it shows there? One thing I would like to advise people on, I just saw this for the first time, this Dash 8. As tempting as it looks to buy, please don't buy it. Please, I beg of you. The last time I bought a virtual coal airplane, it was so fucking bad. I bought the Embraer 190, I think it was, or 195, something like that. It was the worst. It was so bad on the inside. You can find the videos in my catalog of videos. But yeah, I wound up getting at the suggestion of Mr. Grease. I wound up getting the whole FS Academy. As you can see here, Commander, IFR, Jetliner, Navigator, VFR. So, meanwhile, hit like and subscribe. Let's do it. We're going to check this out for a minute. Now, the Zero to Hero stuff. Notice here. Let me get it to fit the page here. Second. Oh, can I? Oh, I can interact with this. Very good. Interact with this. Hero to hero, interact. All right. So, all right. It's going to allow me to interact with it. Nope, it's not. Anyways, it, interact with the site. Maybe that'll be better. You know what I'm going to do? Let me just do this. Second. I thought that would work out pretty well, but it did. Let me just do capture. All right. So I think it was like 60 bucks. It's only on FS 2020. You can do it on Xbox or on PC. Now, I didn't do it on Xbox yet because I actually erased FS 2020 from my Xbox. Now that I have it on the PC, I just didn't feel the need to put it back on the computer. I actually like having the memory available on the Xbox now. I mean, that's like almost 500 gigabytes of memory, so I like not having it high up that much. But yeah, from what it looks like, it's amazing. It's you start off doing VFR, then you do Navigator, then you do IFR training, then Jetliner, then Commander, and then they do have the manuals as well. Each of these you can click on. So like we have everything that you're going to do for your lesson. So if you want to keep an iPad up on the side, I'm not going to do that tonight because we're just trying this out. But, you know, try, you know, if you need to keep this up, that way you have the instruments you're going to be using, you know, and then what you're going to be looking at while you're flying. So it looks pretty dope. I'm excited to try it. I've heard about this before. I just never thought about actually buying it. But let's check out this thing. And then after that, we're going to check out hopefully one of my new favorite games, Power Wash Simulator 1. That game, I had so much fun playing that. I still play it periodically. All right, I'm not worried about that. Let's look at VFR basics. Oh, you know what? Let me hang on one second before I start. Let me just make sure my controls are okay, because I think I have it set properly. Second. Let me make sure first that that's off. And under controls, it should say condition and condition. Yep. All right, we are good. I should really change that to say props, but I'm not worried about changing it. But having it set for what I have it set for now, I can actually use the levers on the Turtle Beach system, like the push and pull levers like you have in the Cessna. Yeah, that's how we'll be controlling it. All right, so we have custom content. Let's go down. We'll try VFR first. All right, begin your journey of exploration into the vast and varied world of VFR flight as we depart Liverpool and exit the zone under ATC control before completing some handling exercises. Visit for support and download the manual. Duration 20 minutes. Conditions. Can we change the conditions at all? No, we can't. And we can't change the airplane either. Okay. Ma. Flippers off so I can. Little pedals. Hello, pedal. It's been a minute since I've used this setup here. I wonder what camera system I'm going to be using. I wonder if it's going to be chase plane or the default system. Hopefully it works. I'm excited to try this. It'll be pretty cool. Oh, no way. We're in a Cessna? Oh, this is the one we're in.
Welcome to FS Academy VFR.
Okay, so it is the
VFR
same
visual
controls
flight
from chase plane.
rules, where your primary method of navigation is all about looking out of the windscreen and finding your way. Each lesson has a dedicated section in the manual
I should
that dives
set up
deeper
a
into the theory
control
complete
where
your
I can look
VFR
to the left or right
experience,
real quick, but I
along
don't know
with
if they...
maps and charts to
I think I'm going to have to
flight.
set that up in chase plane though.
We begin here at Liverpool Airport in the Cessna 152 to start you off with basic handling skills and a departure with ATC. We're going to take off from runway 27 and follow the local procedure of following the Mersey River to Seaforth, where we leave the Liverpool control zone. For a normal takeoff, we want to use flaps, which make the wing more effective and reduces our takeoff distance. Please set the flaps to 10 and we'll get started.
All right, now let me shortcut. We're gonna do that button, and then for shortcut here, we're gonna do we might have to start over, which is fine, but okay. Nope. Shit. I gotta reset this button. Do button 1. Let's get rid of button 6. Now we should be okay with this. Let me see if I can look right. Now I can look back here and then let me set this to look this way too. Okay. Set this pipe. Right, pilot right, and then let's set this button here. Shortcut. There we go. Save. Now we should be able to go center, right, left. All right, let's restart this lesson now. I just want to be able to look right and left, especially if we're going to be doing like pattern flying. We're going to need to look to the side and see how parallel we are to the runway, exactly if we're at the point of the runway where we need to start heading down. I think we ran out of fuel before because my mixture wasn't in all the way.
Welcome to FS Academy.
You can see I can move it now. See it?
VFR is Visual Flight Rules, where your primary method of navigation is all about looking out of the windscreen and finding your way. Each lesson has a dedicated section in the manual that dives deeper into the theory to complete your VFR experience, along with maps and charts to reference in flight. We begin here at Liverpool Airport in the Cessna 152 to start you off with basic handling skills and a departure with ATC.
Sweet.
We're going to take off from runway 27 and follow the local procedure of following the Mersey River to Seaforth, where we leave the Liverpool control zone. For a normal takeoff, we want to use flaps, which make the wing more effective and reduces our takeoff distance. Please set the flaps to 10 and we'll get started.
Hey.
Airport weather is transmitted by the ATIS, the Automated Terminal Information Service. Weather changes as the day goes on, so each weather report is given an identifying letter, which moves along the alphabet every time a new report is transmitted. Let's listen to the ATIS whilst we wait for the engine to warm up.
Liverpool information, Juliet. Time 09500. Runway in use 27. Surface wind 260. 4 knots. Visibility 10 km or more. Clouds scattered 3,000 feet. Cloud type unknown. Temperature +15. Dew point +4. QNH 1013. Ground movement control is closed.
Very muted, isn't it?
Receipt of information, Juliet, on first contact.
We now have weather information Juliet, so we can call air traffic control and request our departure instructions. Liverpool Tower, Golf, Foxtrot, Sierra, Alpha Charlie, Cessna 152 at Kilo, with information Juliet, request clearance and taxi.
Golf Alpha Charlie, Liverpool Tower, after departure leave the zone at Seaforth, not above altitude 1,500
So far, it's just a lot of
feet
talking.
VFR. Squawk 5050.
Leave via Seaforth, not above 1,500 feet VFR, 5050 Golf Alpha Charlie.
Golf Alpha Charlie correct, taxi to hold short runway 27 at Golf, QNH 1013.
Okay, so we've contacted the tower and they've said we can leave the control zone.
Oh, I don't know if I can turn that off. Let me see if I can turn the HUD off.
But we must stay below 1,500.
Hang on a second. I can turn. It's in training mode, so I can't. Full HUD? Yeah, I can't. Okay. I just wanted to see if I could turn it.
100 feet the whole way there. We'll aim for 1,400 feet to give a margin.
Our trim's really fucked up. Look at our trim.
Point Golf, runway 27.
Alright, so are we gonna taxi now? Alright, let's taxi. I can break off.
Leave the apron by taking the taxiway on your left, then make a left turn onto Alpha, the main parallel taxiway, before taking the first right to hold short of the runway.
Far so good.
Take this right and hold at Golf.
Need to work on our turns a little bit. We're taking them a little wide.
Good, now come to a stop before the holding line and we'll tell ATC we're ready to go. We say ready for departure as we only use the word takeoff as part of an actual takeoff clearance to avoid misunderstanding.
You don't say, but...
Golf Alpha Charlie ready for departure.
Golf Alpha Charlie cleared line up and takeoff, runway 27, wind 260 at 4.
Cleared line up and takeoff, runway 27, Golf Alpha Charlie. We're cleared for takeoff. Pull onto the runway, line up on the center line, and we'll depart.
Can't see any of my lights, buddy. Is that a problem with you? Shouldn't we be able to see our lights? It's not. Oh, there. All right, let's go. I might need to get a different chair to fly with this in. I keep on, every time I put like my feet on the rudders to like slow down a little bit or turn, I scoot backwards in my chair. Like I'm like, no, stop. All right, I think I need to turn this one. Yep.
Keep the nose straight down the center line and apply full power.
Okay.
Use some right rudder to counteract the engine torque to keep straight on the center line.
Our trim is real fucked up. I should have changed the trim before we took off.
Smoothly pull back and raise the nose, engine cowling on the horizon. But now hold the climb attitude and keep climbing straight ahead.
One. I might need to change this. Let me look at the trim real quick. What is our trim at?
Now we're safely climbing away, we don't need our flaps anymore. Please retract the flaps and we'll climb more efficiently. See how the nose drops as we lose lift? Add some back pressure on the controls to hold the climb attitude. Accelerate to 80 knots.
I need to change this. We might need to start over real quick. I don't know if we're going to start over. We might. Let me go to controls. My rudder is messed up. The axis. Not my rudder. I'm sorry, my trim. Come on. You can find it. I got to spin it so many times for it to find it. There we go.
And we'll get the lift back.
Okay.
Great. Keep full power and adjust the attitude to control your speed. Aim for 80 knots. If you get slow, lower the nose slightly. If you get fast, raise the nose slightly. Now turn right to follow the Mersey River northbound.
All right. Got our trim working now. Now we should be okay. I should have really set that before we took off.
Continue flying up the Mersey.
Our trim was plus 58% before we took off.
Try to memorize this climbing attitude.
Yeah, it was 58%, like up 58% before takeoff. I thought they would have fixed it, being that it's a training academy, but they didn't fix it. All right, we're almost at the right altitude.
Level off 1,400 feet, keeping full power to accelerate to 100 knots. As our increased airspeed gives more lift, feel how you need to push forwards to remain level. To relieve this input, trim nose down until you don't need to apply any control force to stay straight and level.
But we're working on them, buddy. Kind of like this, right? Almost.
Now you can power back a little to hold 100 knots. Maintain 1,400 feet up the Mersey, staying over the water. Now we need to maintain 1,400 feet.
Alright, I think we're trimmed okay now. I got the power pulled back a little bit. Pretty much level, and we're flying hands-free, so yeah, we're kind of... finally have it trimmed properly. I wonder what the trim setting is right now. +2. Sounds about right. Nice little trainer so far. It's kind of fun. All right, we need to go up a little bit. Let's increase our pitch just a little bit. Trim down just a little bit. Trim up a little bit. Make sure you hit like and subscribe. Or follow if you're on Rumble. Welcome to all my rumblings. My little rumblings. We're not talking any news or politics tonight. We'll save that for tomorrow night. Been a hell of a week in news, though.
Golf Alpha Charlie, contact Liverpool radar 119.85.
Control my radar.
Golf Alpha Charlie. We're being handed over to Liverpool Approach Control now, who we'll be in contact with until we leave controlled airspace at Seaforth.
Okay.
Liverpool radar Golf Foxtrot Sierra Alpha Charlie, live
there's
buildings
Seaforth.
1,400 feet to Seaforth VFR.
Golf Alpha Charlie, roger, report Seaforth.
Wilco Golf Alpha Charlie. Seaforth is the exit point for VFR traffic departing Liverpool to the north.
Never knew
It's
that.
found on the east shoreline, just beyond where the western shoreline ends.
Doing pretty good holding our altitude. And our speed, actually. Thank you, Grease, for giving me the good idea of buying this. This is kind of fun. It's something different than just flying from here to there. Which is awesome. And there's tons of different trainings you can do. I mean, this Hero to Zero it's got all of them. It's got like 5 different chapters, and there's like multiple things to do in each chapter. Get off the rudder. All right, where are we going from here, buddy? I don't even know what my trainer's name is. What do I call him? Liverpool? I'll call him John. I think John Lennon was from Liverpool. We'll call him John. Well, I started watching some of the White House press briefings. Man, I never knew Carolyn Levitt or Carolyn Levitt. I never knew how stacked she was for such a short girl. Good Lord. She got it kapow and kapow.
Golf
Two
Alpha Charlie
kapows.
Seaforth outbound. Request basic service.
Golf
She got
Alpha
the
Charlie,
booty
roger,
kapow.
basic service.
And the upper kapow.
Basic service, Golf Alpha Charlie. Now we've reached the edge of the Liverpool control zone at 1,400 feet. We're entering uncontrolled airspace.
All right.
There is airspace above us, which begins at 3,500 feet upwards, so anything below that is uncontrolled. It's completely up to us to navigate and avoid other traffic.
That's good.
UK ATC can provide either a basic service or a traffic service to VFR
What about
flights
BATSIM
in
or
uncontrolled airspace.
say intentions?
We've been given a basic service from ATC, which means they can pass us important information such as airfield closures or severe weather, but won't provide any clearances or traffic information.
Fair enough.
Depending on their workload, they may be able to provide a traffic service, where they will also give information.
And they deliver
about
any
known
giraffes
nearby
at
traffic to
1,400
help
feet.
you, but will not provide avoidance instructions.
That's what I want to know.
Keep flying north, and as you did before, apply full power, set the
Ooh.
climb attitude, and climb to 3,000 feet.
All right, set it. Trim it a little bit. Gotta get, I guess, get to 80 knots again. Is that it? All right, let's move our trim a little bit. I'm still not pulling back on the yoke really. I'm just adjusting the trim. It's trying to keep us level. Typically, I believe this thing will climb at like 800 feet per minute. Maybe 1,000 at the most, maybe.
The speed will come back towards around 80 knots, so with the lower speed we lose lift and the nose will want to drop. Apply nose up trim to neutralize the control pressure, holding the climb attitude all the time.
Are we going to trim our fuel? I think we're going to trim our fuel on this flight too. I think that's part of the lesson, trimming our fuel. But we're holding good. We're holding about 80 knots. Our attitude is pretty good. Our lateral is pretty good. Still climbing. I think we're going the right direction. I'm not really sure. I think we're supposed to be heading on this heading. I've been playing a lot of that Blueprints game when I get off of work. That game is pretty fun, especially as you start unlocking more rooms and secrets and things like that. That game's a pretty good amount of fun. All right, we need to lower down our...
Start leveling off
down.
and maintain 3,000 feet. Accelerate again to 100 knots.
Still have it at max power. Sure, once I reduce power, we'll nose down a little bit. We'll probably have to adjust the trim a little bit at that point.
And as we accelerate, trim nose down to cancel out the control pressure.
All right, I just pulled our power out a little bit. See, our power's out a little bit. Nose down a little bit on the trim.
As we're now higher up, the air is thinner. So to preserve the optimal fuel-to-air ratio of the engine, we'll reduce the fuel mixture slightly. Use the red mixture control next to the throttle and pull it back only about a centimetre or so, and see how the engine revs rise as the engine is running more efficiently.
That is true, it will.
Let's try a few turns. We only want to bank to about 20 degrees for a gentle turn, which is the second white mark around the top of the attitude indicator. Start a right turn towards east, heading 090.
they say the second line or the first line?
Stop your turn on 090 and set the straight and level attitude again.
Take a turn. Still got it trimmed pretty good. Dude, I watched the original Cloverfield today. I forgot how good that movie is. That original Cloverfield's a pretty good story. I don't know if any of you guys have seen it or not, but man, that story's pretty good. That original Cloverfield. Forgot how good that monster looked in that movie. Alright, I thought you said we were going to be making turns.
For now, maintain a heading of 090.
Okay. Alright, I'm sorry.
When turning, use gentle rudder inputs to keep the black ball on the turn coordinator
That's
centered
racist.
for comfortable and efficient turning.
That's
Make
racist.
a coordinated right turn to west, heading 270, keeping the ball centered.
Okay. Alright, black ball is still centered. We are losing altitude. Good.
As we turn, the lift from our wings isn't pointing straight upwards anymore, so to stay at our altitude, we need to increase the angle of attack
That is true.
slightly to get some extra lift. You can feel this as the need to hold back pressure on the elevator.
Rome is at 270, which is due west. Kind of like this train so far. There's a lot of these. There's like 30 of them.
Roll out on heading
60 of
west and set us back to straight and level.
I also started playing that game Dredge. I don't know if anybody's ever played that game. The game's not bad.
Keep the speed at 100 knots for now.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Trying to retrim the airplane, Jeeves. I'm sorry.
Next, we'll try a speed change to see how it influences our straight and level sight picture.
Sure.
Bring the power right back to idle and decelerate to 60 knots. Maintain a heading of west for the time being.
I am.
As we lose lift, trim nose up to keep the control pressures neutralized. You'll need to raise the nose slightly to increase our angle of attack to make up for the lost airspeed. Set power for 60 knots and retrim for level flight. Maintain 3,000 feet.
Working on it.
Maintain a heading of west for the time being.
Let me increase my speed a little bit. Get back up to 3,000 feet.
See that our new straight and level attitude has a higher nose. This is our slow flight attitude.
All right. Let me get back to 3,000 feet real quick.
Now make a turn either to the left or the right, back to heading 090, keeping the ball centered.
There we go. little high. East. Let's get down in altitude a bit. Let's retrim. Steady.
Now accelerate us back to 100 knots, keeping straight and level throughout. Use some right rudder to counter the engine forces.
All right. A little high still. Let's get back down. This is fun, man. I like this. Let's finish this first lesson.
Maintain 3,000 feet.
Working on it.
Fantastic. That concludes your first VFR lesson.
Oh, sweet. We don't have to land? That's my kind of lesson. That's my kind of lesson. Yeah, I got an A. Look at that. Very good. Well, shit, what's the next lesson? Wow, 90% of... Oh, that's because I don't have anything downloaded. That's why it's at 90%. All right, custom content. Put your skills to the test and navigate across the Scottish Highland. Okay, here's FS Academy. There's Commander. That's the last lesson. Excuse me. Re-enter Liverpool zone and join the circuit to land. How long is this one here? 20 minutes. Yeah, let's try this one too. And then we'll check out a little bit of Pressure Washer. Pressure Wash Simulator 2. Kind of nice using the flight stick again. I haven't used this setup in a while. I've been being lazy about it and just using the Xbox controller. Kind of nice using this setup again. There she is. Oh, look at all them ugly ass fucking wind turbines. So gross. Really is. Make sure my trim is level, bitch.
We're to the northwest of Liverpool, this time to look at
All right, trim's
descending,
level. Very
approach
good.
and landing. We're flying straight and level in uncontrolled airspace at 100 knots. Maintain heading 090 and slow to 60 knots, keeping altitude 2,400 feet.
This could be tough. Come on, you can slow down more.
Staying level at 2,400 feet, set flaps to 10 and see how the picture changes. Maintaining 2,400 feet, see how the nose is lower as the flaps have made the wing more effective. Flaps add both lift and drag, so you need a little extra power to hold your speed. Now set flaps to 20 and see what changes. accelerate to 80 knots.
All right, full power. We're trimming down a little bit. Got to get back on 90 degrees. We're a little high. Get down low again. Come on. Come on, aircraft. Stop pitching up, bitch. Got to get back down to 2400.
And start a slow descent, only going down at about 400 feet per minute. Keep descending at 80 knots and 400 feet per minute. This is how we'll fly down the initial part of the approach.
All right. That's what we're doing right now. It flaps 20. I didn't realize you fly so much with flaps 20 when you're... I usually set flaps 20 when we're like 2 miles from the airport. I had no idea you fly like this long with them. It's pretty cool, I guess. It's something learned. I never knew that.
Now please maintain your rate of descent and extend full flaps.
It's full.
Now that we've got full flaps, we have more
Hard
lift
to see
and drag.
the
Set and maintain
VSI
a speed
when...
of 60 knots.
It's hard to see the VSI when the words are over top of it. We got to get back at 190. Come on, 60. We can do it. Pull back our throttle a little bit more. All right, there's 90. Pull back a little bit more on the throttle.
Good. Now holding
See, we're
60 knots and
really
a slow
out on the
descent
throttle
of 3
here.
to 400 feet per minute. This is how we'd fly the end of the approach as we get close to landing. Get used to this attitude and power setting and keep descending further. So this is how things would look as we come into land. But if things don't go well, we'd perform a go-around, where we apply full power and pitch up to start a climb. Make sure not to do this too aggressively, however.
All right. Got it, Captain. Or, oh, Captain. Am I the captain or are you the captain? I'm not really sure who's the captain. I guess we'll say you're the captain since you're training me. Are you going to be my, like, the same captain the whole time? Because I think British people sound pretty smart. Even though you might not be smart, you sound smart, that's a start. Because I don't sound as smart as you do. Like, when I start talking, it doesn't sound the same. Oh, rubbish. Look, I'm at 60 knots. I don't know if we're actually landing the airplane now or not. I think that'd be cool if we do, but I don't know if we are. What do you see? A golf course down there. That golf course right there. It's a golf course.
Let's practice a go-around. Set full power now and set the climb attitude. Use some right rudder to stay straight and keep climbing. Set flaps to 20. Set the flaps to 10. flaps completely. Good. Climb to 1,400 feet and get yourself straight and level at 100 knots.
I'm sorry. What did he say? 1,400 feet? I think that's what he said. I missed what he said. Let's try 1,400.
Trim nose down to ease the control pressure as you stabilize at 100 knots with a straight and level attitude. Now we'll head back to Liverpool and try a zone entry, approach and landing.
Okay.
Liverpool Golf Foxtrot Sierra Alpha Charlie, request VFR rejoin at Kirby.
Golf Alpha Charlie Liverpool radar, clear to enter controlled airspace at Kirby, not above 1,500 feet VFR. Squawk 5052, clearance limit, car factory.
Clear to enter, not above 1,500 feet VFR to car factory 5052 Golf Alpha Charlie. Turn right heading south. We're now looking to route to the car factory VRP, located just north of the airport.
Far
Now
so
continue
good.
south into the Liverpool control zone, and you'll soon begin to see the factory as a large flat industrial building near to the
Wonder
airport.
if that's a real car factory.
Visual reference points, VRPs,
They-
are
what do
local
they make there?
landmarks
Aston
that
Martins,
give
maybe?
points of
What do they
reference
make
to
it there?
VFR flights to easily communicate their positions. Chosen for their standout features, VRPs are shown on VFR maps. ATC assigned us a squawk code, which is entered into the transponder to label us on the ATC radar screen.
Okay. Yeah, what car factory is that? Is that Aston Martin, Rolls Royce? What do they make in Liverpool? Or is it just like a regular is it like a Ford Focus? Like, do they make like British version of Fords over there? Or what do they make? Or Fiat? No, that's Italian. Alfa? No, it's Italian, I think.
On our way back, let's talk about the aiming point.
Ooh, we need to
Once
lower down.
established on the approach, we pick a spot on the runway and try to lock that point in the same place on our windscreen all the way down.
I don't know what you
It
mean.
could be runway numbers, a touchdown marking, or something else.
Okay.
Continue on this heading of south and you should be able to see the car factory soon.
What? Victor. The golf course. A lot of golf courses. Wonder if this is the same as that they do in X-Plane, where it's like, you know, just like stamped, like it's the same picture. You just keep on stamping it over and over again. I thought this was supposed to be like actual ground that they show here, but might not be. I don't know. Did they really have that many golf courses? And well, I think we only saw two, maybe. Maybe it's not as many. I think it's just everything that looks like it has a bunker and it's green. I just think it's a golf course. Like, it might not even be a golf course. It might like be somebody's backyard. It just looks like a golf course. Down a little bit. Up a little bit. Low. Let's get up.
Golf Alpha Charlie, contact Liverpool Tower 126.355.
126.355 Golf Alpha Charlie. We'll report to ATC that we've reached our clearance limit at the car factory VRP. Golf Alpha Charlie, car factory.
Golf Alpha Charlie, make right orbit for traffic, call complete.
Right orbit, Wilco, Golf Alpha Charlie. Start a
Hey,
360 turn, known as an orbit, to the right as instructed by ATC.
Oh, no, I never did. I was caught an orbit turn. Orbit turn, huh? I always thought that was like a procedure term, but maybe, I don't know. Is orbit like a new term? I've never heard of orbit before.
The landing attitude will be just like what we saw earlier, which we used to fly down towards our aiming point. As we cross the runway threshold, move your gaze to the far end of the runway and then use peripheral vision to judge your height. Then we'll pull the power back and raise the nose to the flare attitude, which is just enough to reduce your rate of descent and touch down on the main gear first. Then we'll smoothly allow the nose wheel to land and let your speed
can't see my
fall off
direction
with the power still at idle. The target speed of 100.
Oh, so far we're holding altitude good and speed, so might be a little slow, but all right, we almost made our orbit turn.
Golf Alpha Charlie orbit complete.
Golf Alpha Charlie, enter right downwind, runway 27, number 1.
Right downwind, runway 27, Golf Alpha Charlie. Make a left turn here to fly heading 090, parallel to the runway. Descend down to 1,100 feet. The target speed of 100. Keep flying parallel at 1,100 feet until the runway threshold appears at a 45-degree angle behind you over your right shoulder. I'll let you know when to turn. The target speed of 100.
I don't know if I'm parallel or not. Not really sure where the
Looking over your right shoulder,
Okay.
the threshold of the landing runway seems to be about 45 degrees behind us. Now's a good time to make our right-hand turn to start lining up with the runway. Start a gentle descent and start slowing to 80 knots.
all right, about 300-400 feet per minute, down to 80 knots. Sure, we're gonna have to put our flaps down here
Once
pretty
your
soon.
speed is down to within the white arc, take flaps 10 and hold 80 knots. We're in the white arc now, so set flaps to 10. Hold the speed of 80 knots with a gradual descent. Now take flaps 20, speed still at 80 knots.
Didn't I get the flaps 20?
Golf Alpha Charlie, cleared to land, runway 27, wind 250 at 4 knots.
Cleared to land runway 27, Golf Alpha Charlie. Okay, we're cleared to land. Finally take flaps full and slow to 60 knots.
Okay. What now? Hello? Didn't we miss our turn? Alright, I'm on turn. I think we missed our turn. I think the runway's right in front of us, right there, where that tower is, and you have to tell us to turn. Let's see if they fail us. I think there's the runway right over there. It's coming up right there, right on our left. See it right there. Yep, there's our runway. Maybe we should have just kept on turning when he told us before, but that's all right. All right, let's reduce our power a little bit. I don't think next time, I'm not going to use the lever here for the flaps because it doesn't stay. Like, I have no idea if I'm at flaps 10 or 20. I don't hear an audible click. I don't feel anything. I'm just going to use the buttons. So, or like one button down is like one flap down. One button down again is another one down, so it's
power to idle and set the flare attitude.
not bad. Not bad. Not bad for the first time in a while.
Stay on the center line as you decelerate, then vacate at the first exit on your right.
Got it, buddy. What about landing lights? And we need to do taxi lights? No? Okay.
Golf Alpha Charlie taxi via Alpha and link Kilo.
Alpha and Kilo, thank you, Golf Alpha Charlie.
All right, well, I'll
Now
feel
we're
better.
vacated, after landing checks, flaps up, transponder to standby. Well done. So we've looked at re-entering the control zone, entering the circuit, and making an approach and landing. We'll move on to focusing on the circuit pattern.
Nice. Nice! I passed. Was there any doubt? That was actually a pretty good landing. I should have recorded that. Oh, what am I thinking? I'm streaming it. Okay, so that was fun. I think I'm going to enjoy this. We're going to do part 2 tomorrow, I think. Let's check out the other game. Oh, yeah, all those birds chirping and shit that we're hearing, that's all from SoFly, the eco soundscape that I have. Okay. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. All right, while I'm getting this set up, 1 minute. Put on a little bit of music real quick while I move the setup here out of the way and I get pressure washer set up. Just gonna take me a moment to do. All right, get my controller connected. That's cool. I like very good, Grease. I appreciate you recommending that. That's a lot of fun. I was looking for something like, I haven't been playing the flight sim a lot lately, to be honest, like that or X-Plane. I've been kind of, I don't want to say losing interest in it, but like just get tired of the simulator just not working properly. I mean, like, I know it wears on you a little bit when like you keep on having issues and stuff, but that worked phenomenal, man. That was great. All right, let's control this and get rid of that. Open up the flight simulator. And audio. Load up in OBS. On. There we go. All right. I got the game volume all the way up. All right. Start washing. Removals van. Okay, if you want to read that, you can pause it. Oh man, you haven't missed much, Scalebait. You just haven't been I've been busy, to be honest. Like, hey, it looks like it's the same controls as before. That's cool. Yep, same controls as before. No, you really haven't missed much. I just been really busy lately, and but I just tried out that FS Academy Hero to Zero. Man, that shit is a lot of fun. All right, change stance. Jump. It looks a little cleaner than pressure wash, the first one. nozzles, change washers. Ooh, that's new. That's new. Yeah, it's oh, okay. So last time you used to have to hold in the button and then do it. I like dirt. So FS Academy, it's available for FS 2020 on Xbox and PC. And it's really cool. Like the Hero to Zero bundle they have out now for like, I think it's like $50, $60. It's got every single one of their academies. So it's like VFR, IFR, navigation, jetliner, commander, and like I think that's it's either 5 or 6 different categories. In each category, it's got like 7 to 10 different lessons. So it's pretty cool. Desk list. Well, I'm access. Okay, there. All right, can we clean now? No, I don't want to do that. Let me. Oh, that's cool. You can see the water now coming down the sides of it. You couldn't see that before. All right, now how do I change pressure washers? Oh, oh yeah, that's right. Y, I think. There we go. So that's the Prima Vista. Then we have the urban one. Okay, so this Prima, this is the base bitch one. This one's not going to be as strong. Like I say, you can see the water come down the side of it. I wonder if you can still jump up on top of everything like you. Clean this off. Butterfly, what's up, bitch? Actually, let's just clean all down here while we're down here. I really like the game that came out a while ago, the spray paint game. That game was a lot of fun. I wish they had more levels. If you haven't played that spray paint game, man, you need to. That game was a lot of fun. Yeah, we're gonna clean off this bust and we're probably gonna call it a night. But I'm probably coming back tomorrow around the same time to do more of that FS Academy. That shit was fun. I actually had fun doing the simulator again. Like I said, it's been, I don't want to say it's become boring, but like it's just, you know, there's only so many times you can fly from here to there in the same airplanes. It just gets kind of, I'll say it gets kind of boring after a while. And it was kind of nice doing something that wasn't so fucking boring. Should be able to finish this hub up here. That's done, and we don't have the swirly one yet. I like the swirly one where it shoots the water out like in a corkscrew. All right, let's grab this ladder and see if we'll jump up on the roof. Oh yeah, we can still get up. All right, what kind of liquids do we have? What kind of soaps? Does it say what kind of Guess not. Because in the last simulator, you had to choose the kind of soap you wanted. Maybe now you don't have to choose the soap, you can just use it. Maybe it's like one soap for everything. Alright, we should be able to use the white one up here. Okay, so that's not getting it too clean. I think if we use white with an extension, I think we'll be okay. Have an extension? Let's see. Yeah, see, and then you can kind of get a little bit more flow. Cover more area. Relaxing game this is. This is so much fun. I haven't played the original one in a few months, but I've done like every DLC that came with Pressure Wash Simulator. I bought every single DLC. Tomb Raider one, the SpongeBob one, Back to the Future, which the Back to the Future one was pretty cool. That was actually kind of fun. The dog and the guy one, the old man and the dog, I forget that. It's a cartoon from like Britain or UK or something like that, but Mortimer and something. I don't know. But all the DLCs were fun. The SpongeBob one was a lot of fun. That one was cool. I like the Sponge. Tomb Raider one was decent. And then on top of those DLCs, they even had like seasonal events. Clean like a witch's house and clean Santa's factory. And I like that they continually came out with stuff. I wish that spray paint game would come out with more content, man. That game was a lot of fun. You don't have to get these 100%. Just until it says ding and it doesn't highlight anymore when you highlight the dirt, like how highlighting. Hey, I wonder if you can change the color of the highlight. Let me see that. Or if you can change the color of dirt color. Yeah, you can change it. Orange, red, green, blue, pink. I've come to find that just the default orange is probably the best color, but I do like the water effect that they have on this now. When you're hitting the water on the side of the objects, how you can see, oh, you can see even little pieces of dirt kind of flying off too. That's cool. Yeah, you'll notice the water more when we're on the side of a vehicle. You can kind of see the water kind of coming off it now. Cool. Kind of how it will look in real life, honest. All right, we should be almost about done the roof. There we go. But I think we have, yeah, the trim. That's a whole different subject. All right, the roof trim. I'm sure most of the trim is going to be down below. Yeah, like I'm hitting the button now and I don't see any. You can see the water kind of beating off of it. Cool. Oh, we got the inside of the truck too? Oh, wow. We're gonna be here for a minute. We might as well just complete the first job. It won't take us that long. Hey, we got a little step, so I never really found a use for the. How do you rotate it? Okay. Up this. Bad, I guess. It's not bad, that step stool. Need to stop trim peak. Should almost have all the trim. Should be able to go in and trim. Yeah, see? We can choose it and it should highlight any dirt. Yeah, see how it's kind of... There we go. So like, what's this in here? Cargo hold floor. Here, I'll show you. Look. Go to cargo hold floor. Just click on it. Now, you see it's like lit up. Oh, I like that it's got the little target on it. That's new for the sim. It didn't have that last time. Yeah. Sounds are pretty good. That's good. Shouldn't have butterfly flying through. Now this will stay blinking when you walk away from it, and it'll keep having that target on it until you uncheck the item from the list, or you finish the, or you clean it so it's 100%. Like when you hear bling, the net target will go way down there. I'd have to go back and listen to the first one and see what it sounds like. I don't know if the sound is as good. It almost sounds kind of like hollow and thin. It could just be my headphones. These are not like the world's greatest headphones. Same ones I use for my job all day. I'm selling insurance to folks. Yes, sir. Want the full coverage, or are you looking for this liability, sir? I might as well finish cleaning up everything in here. And we just have the outside to worry about. Yeah, a lot of times on these beginning vehicles, oh, you know, we haven't tried the other pressure washer. Let's try the other one. Okay, I kind of don't understand. Oh yeah, this is more powerful. Wow. Bought a new flavor of Doritos I'm very excited to try. I have been losing weight, but nice Friday night, I'm going to cheat a little bit. I'm going to have one Reese's peanut butter cup and like a little bit of some these Doritos. They're Stranger Things Doritos, which is like and Cool Ranch or something like that. Not the normal ones I get, which are spicy nacho. I did get this. But you know what? I think I ate so many of them the other day, last week when I cheated, that it actually turned my urine a brownish kind of. Either I was really dehydrated, or it was because of the red dye in the Doritos. But my urine was like a different color for like the better part of a day. Like I was like, what the fuck? Like I thought I was gonna have to go to the hospital. That's right. Start putting the word out, Harper. We're back. I forget the name of our town. Dirt Town. It was some name like that. First game. One thing I liked so much about this game before is just how soothing it was to listen to, like, sound of the water and. Be able to jump and oh yeah, we can. Making our way. Power Washer 2 is a free game on Game Pass, right? I can't believe Game Pass is like $30 now for the. That's fucking. And the reason why was because they lost so much money on Call of Duty. Somehow Call of Duty, them putting Call of Duty on Game Pass, they lost like, I don't know, hundreds of millions of dollars, or which I don't even know how that's possible. But you know, from like one game. I know Call of Duty's a popular game, but somehow it cost them sales of the game. I forget, but whatever it was, it cost them so much money that now they're jacking up the price of the Ultimate. I don't even know if I need the Ultimate. I have to look at what you get for it. It's like, I don't really do any online gaming, man. I barely have time to do what I'm doing today. You know, nowadays I've been so busy. Not always busy with work. I have a lot of personal stuff I'm not going to get into. You know what? I wonder if we're going to have to close the door. I bet you... That's a cool thing. I like when they had maps like that where you had to interact with the object. Let's finish cleaning this root liner here. Yeah. Oh, yeah, no, this is the computer. I didn't... So I got rid of... I just say got rid of... I uninstalled FS 2020 on my Xbox so I could have room. I mean, it was like taking up like 400, almost 500 gigabytes. So I was like, shit, if I have it on my computer now I have FS 2024 on my Xbox. But yeah, man. Yeah, that flight sim is getting cheaper. I still like 2020 over 2024. I still think 2020 is just not even worth the money, but I'm actually kind of happy that it's... All right, let me see if I can pull... Guess not. Unless I have to do it from outside. But yeah, 2020's still head and shoulders much better. I still think it has a lot to do with the streaming part of it. Like, I just think that the new simulator can't keep up because of all the streaming part of it. It's a lot of data streaming, especially when not everybody's going to be running the same download speeds, internet issues. I mean, it's just... Now, the new beta of FS 2024, I mean, they did make some improvements. It's definitely running smoother than it was before. But it's still not as smooth as 2020. Go. That's all done. We got this. But, you know, with a lot of the new airplanes coming out, like 2 lists coming out with new airplane for Microsoft, I mean, there's a lot of good stuff coming out. Well, you know, I haven't really tried. Well, maybe I am playing it through Game Pass. Well, it's a matter of really, I guess, the level of immersion you're looking to have. Like, if you're looking to have ATC and maybe play online with people, it's probably going to be better to do console because you can't really do ATC like VATSIM or say intentions on the console. But I mean, I never had really an issue with my Series X. I've never really had an issue with running either 2024 or 2020. Now they're certainly running much better now than they were. Like 2024 runs really good on my on the Xbox, real good. It's just I don't usually use it for streaming just because I can't do DSX and SoFly and, you know, say intentions and all these things on the Xbox. But The game runs really good on Xbox. You get yourself a good internet cable, you know, good internet speed, and then on the Xbox, you know, make sure you know, you have a fair amount of memory still available. But yeah, man, Xbox runs 2024 real good. Can I go under? But I forget scale beta. I thought you bought a computer. Maybe I'm thinking of somebody else. I thought you bought a computer to play the simulator on. Like I said, I could be wrong. I kind of forget everybody's name on Discord. You know, like what their name is on YouTube versus what it is on Discord. But no, I'm pretty happy with 2024 on the Xbox right. The only plane I had an issue with was the whatever Globemaster from Miltech Sims. I forget what it is. Yeah, Game Pass will be fine. Like I said, I mean, when you're running 2024, that's all pretty much streaming anyway, so it should be like I think I use Game Pass for 2024. I don't remember how 2020 runs. I mean, it used to run really good on Game Pass 2020. I wouldn't see why it would run bad. You know, I used to run it on Game Pass on my Xbox. And it always ran pretty good. I just think if you have a good internet cable and good internet speed, I think you'll be fine regardless of which version you're going to be using. Love that sound. Bring, bring. We are cleaning machines. It's almost like I know what I'm doing. Isn't this how you want to spend your Friday night, watching a grown man play this game? There's nothing better in life. Yeah, well, the Game Pass thing, I don't think you're gonna have to have Game Pass to run the game. Like, I think that $30 Game Pass is for, like, if you're gonna be doing Call of Duty and, you know, all that kind of stuff. But I think you're gonna be okay with the cheaper version, but the cheaper version's still gonna be expensive. I mean, it's not like that one didn't increase too. That one's probably 20 bucks now, when it used to be like 14 or 15. But yeah, you should be fine with the lower version of Game Pass, flying the simulator. Let's say Caldera. Wonder if that's the same area from the first game. You know what game I really wish was made better was that lawnmower game. That lawnmower simulator, I actually was digging that game for like a couple hours. Then it kind of got repetitive. That lawnmower game was actually kind of fun for a few minutes. Oh Lord, the windshield looks good. I like how it's got the clouds reflecting off of it. That looks pretty good. Now, I haven't tried this on my Xbox yet, but I have no reason to believe it's going to look any worse. Like, a lot of times, I think my Series X looks better than the computer sometimes. That could be the monitor that I have. I mean, very well could be. Guess you don't mind me just jumping up on his car, does it? You mind me jumping on your car? Don't mind me. See, that I'm not a huge fan of. Look, watch the water. See how it just kind of shows up in a... You know, I kind of stand corrected. Yeah, no, actually, I don't stand corrected. It's very thin, like, the amount of water. Like, you would think with that kind of water hitting the windshield, you would have more water, but, anyways, maybe they'll fix that one of these. Certainly more immersive than, the previous game where you didn't really see any water. And we're 85% done. We are almost ready to take our shoes off and put our feet up for today. Almost Miller time. Same controls from the first power washer game. At least I'm pretty sure it's the same control. Feels like the same control. Let's set this over here. Say hi to the cat. Oh, that's Bubbles. Can we shoot it? But we can't. All right. Oh. Can't shoot the cat. I wasn't trying to hurt it. I wasn't trying to pull like a Hassan, but you know, I didn't want to piker the cat like he gets his dog. But I just wanted to see if we could clean up the mascot. But yeah, let's use the rest of our soap. Let's use the soap down here. This is good. Yeah, I thought the soap actually cleaned off the dirt. Doesn't look like it's doing it this time. Doesn't look like it's just kind of soaping it up and then you still have to... Or is it clean? I don't think... Maybe we'll get different variations of soap as time goes on. Alright, I think that... Oh, soap cool. Alright, very good. Let's get soap. Oh. Oh, okay, so down is the... Okay. Let's try locking in our sprayer here. Still don't really like that feature. Feels weird when like you're not moving but the nozzle's moving. Just... Ring. Alright, we gotta find some Carolyn Levitt videos to watch. We just put her on mute, watch her talk. Try to find a dress that's kind of flat. I don't care if she's married. She's somebody's mom. I had no idea what she was working with until the other day. I saw a picture of her. I was like, holy mackerel then. Look at that there girl. Maybe she'll leave her husband for me. Take all his money. And then drive up to Maryland and let me become, I'll just be a house dad. I'll be a house stepdad. Big old middle-aged overweight man. Just move me into your house, Karen. Age don't mean a thing to you. Your husband's like a gazillion years older than you. I'm definitely less than a gazillion. I'm just kidding. I don't want her. But she is fun to look at. All right, what do we got left? Yeah, you too, man. Oh, Charlie Sheen documentary. I'm gonna have to watch that. I watched one recently on Billy Joel that was really good, and then one on Pee Wee Herman before, but all right, man. I'll talk to you later, dude. Have a good night. Guess there's no sense of turning the water off at this. We've already used up like half the ocean. No global warming over here. We just use up as much water as we need to. All right, what are we working here? What's we missing here? All right. Okay, so it's just the bumper left. Bam! 2 items. Nice. Let's go to home base. Let's see what we got in the store here. Okay, well, that's cool. Furniture unlocked. We can upgrade furniture. Emerald, Sponge Valley, Muckingham. That's where we used to work. Muckingham Falls, I think is what it was called. Muwaka, Aitu Desert, Lubri City. It's supposed to be Liberty City. Washingham. Detergento. What bitch? Ulysses, what happened to Bubbles? Why do I have so many cats? Am I an old lady? I think they're trying. Oh yeah, we're definitely old. We're definitely an old single lady. Shit. Or at least we identify as an old single lady. Usually old single ladies have a lot of cats. All right. Furniture. Oh yeah, look at that. There's the truck we just did. Removes van, free play. Removals van. Oh, removals van. All right, furniture. All right, where's furniture at? I thought it said hit the button. Purchase furniture via the furniture catalog in the shop. Oh, furniture catalog. Okay, so we can get a retro rug. All right, well, let's get that. And let's get that. Right, and let's close. Furniture unlocked. Where did our furniture get delivered to? One of these boxes? Okay, access furniture by... Owned... What did it say? Access owned furniture at... Oh, at home base. Okay, there we go. Oh, you gotta wash it first? That's interesting. Oh yeah, no shit. Look at that. Alright, we'll do that next time. I'm getting out of here for the night. That was fun, man. That was a cool game. Very cool. Maybe we'll do more of it tomorrow. See, if I could do the... I'm thinking... No, I'd have to download FS 2020 again on my iPad, on my Xbox. I really don't want to do it. I was thinking about trying to do the FS Academy on the Xbox. But maybe we'll run this game on the Xbox tomorrow and see how it runs on the Xbox. I'm sure it'll run just fine. But, alright, I am getting out of here for the night. I got some shit to do, and then I got to work all day tomorrow. Exciting stuff, man. Exciting stuff being an adult. But I'll be back tomorrow for sure. At least that's the plan, unless something happens like what happened last week, then I won't be able to stream tomorrow night. But I will certainly do my best to be here for you. And that's about it, my friends. Make sure you hit like and subscribe, and tip your bartender on the way out the door. See you next time. See you next time on the latest episode of the Airplane Show. See ya.